What is up, everyone? It's Narita, and I have been waiting all week to review my latest order from JustSaiyan, featuring, you guessed it, all ninja gear. First up, I got the Naruto Seinen Delta Vent Joggers. I've already tried one pair of Delta Vent. It's the Vegeta, and I really loved those. I got those joggers in a small, but for these, I sized up to a medium. I also ordered these before I received the first pair because I just wasn't sure how it was going to fit. So these are a little bit bigger than the ones I already own. Let's try them on. All right. I am liking how the whole ensemble fits together. As you can see, these are the joggers that match the Seinen top that I have on. The vent match up down the leg. They're the same down the side, and even the design that goes down on the leg with the black flames is a full mirror of the design that's on the shirt. So overall, the set looks really good together. I'm a big fan. Okay, so concerning the fit, these are a medium. I definitely don't need a medium. The small Vegeta Delta Vent joggers that I have fit just fine, but honestly, I kind of like the looser look, the looser feel. So that's just my personal preference. I think from now on, I'm going to stick with mediums. The small gives me plenty of room, but I like the mediums better. I always tend to size up on my joggers. I don't really care for super fitted joggers. If I want something that has that more compression athletic fit, I'll usually go for the leggings. So especially for the Delta Vent style joggers, I think I'm going to stick with mediums. All right, let's talk about the details. First off, the fabric, very, very light, very soft, very comfortable, very breathable. Of course, you got the Gucci on the inside of the pockets. They zip, they're good length, hold your phone, keys, all that good stuff. The waistband has a nice thickness to it. It's nice and loose. On the inside, you've got the drawstring. And then lately, I noticed that the drawstrings are coming with this little, I don't know if you guys can see. I don't even know what to call this little thing. It's great if you want to use it to keep your drawstrings in place if you don't want to tie them or if you want them extra secure. I actually just throw these things away because I find them annoying, but you have that option. If you want it, they're there. If not, toss it. All right. Talking about the jogger cuff around the ankle, they're pretty close to the Encounter ankle cuff. In my opinion, they're actually a little bit stretchier because overall the fabric is thinner. But when I say thinner, I don't mean cheaper. Like, this is still really good quality. It's really durable and really sturdy. It's got a really, really good stretch to it, but it doesn't feel cheap. Thin does not equal cheap. It's just really nice and light. So that's what I mean when I say thin, and the ankle cuffs give you just a little more stretch than the cuffs for the Encounter jogger. I think one of my all-time favorite things about all of the Delta Vent gear is it's the perfect combination of casual and anime. And what I mean by that is it's not too loud, but it's still noticeably anime. Like, everyone knows Naruto is my favorite, Naruto is my jam, and this is definitely Naruto without being like, bam, orange, bright Naruto in your face. You know, it's got a subtlety to it that I like, but then you've got things like the colors and the symbolism that is clearly from the anime that any fan would recognize. So I really like it. These are amazing casual outfits. Highly recommend. I also grabbed some Minato gear. Y'all know I love Minato, and I'm going to get all the Minato gear that I can. I grabbed the Delta Vent joggers and the Razor crop top. First, before I try it on, let's get a closer look at the Razor crop, Delta Vent Razor. I forgot exactly what it's called, but if you can see, the back is completely mesh, just like the side paneling of the Delta joggers and the Delta shirt. Like everything else, the inside has the character's Gucci design. Love that. And then these are padded, just like JustSaiyan's bras. So I don't know if you can see, but there's bra pads in here. One thing I will say about JustSaiyan's bra pads, they are not stitched. So ladies, you'll understand, unless you're one of those people that washes them all by hand, if you put yours in the wash, you'll notice that sometimes the bra pads come apart, although actually if I'm looking at these they might have made some improvements. So stay tuned. I'll let you know how these hold up after several washes. In the past, I've had the bra pads kind of disintegrate on me. As a matter of fact, I have an example. All right, so this is what I'm talking about. After a few washes, the nice fresh bra pad, there's a fabric on top of it that wears away if you wash them in the washing machine. If you wash them by hand, which you probably should, you probably wouldn't have this problem, but I don't have time for that. So all of my stuff goes in the washing machine. And over time, the fabric comes off of it and you get this foamy pad, which is fine, still gets the job done, but it's a real pain in the butt to get them inserted back into the bra. And if you put them in the wash, a lot of times they come out, they get folded on themselves, and it's really difficult to move them around inside the bra. So take that information and do with it what you will. Now I'm gonna try them on. Okay, so here's the Minato set with the Delta crop top razor and the Minato Delta Vent Joggers. Again, the joggers are a size medium and the crop top razor is also a medium. First thing I'll say about the razor, runs kind of big. I didn't know what to expect with these, so I ordered a medium, and then I got the Akatsuki, got the Akatsuki version in a large, and I already know that that's probably going to be bigger than I would like. I was hoping that this would, I was going for something that fits similar to how the skins fit, and this I would definitely say runs a little bit bigger than how I would like my skins to fit. So that's okay. I think my ideal size for the razor would be a small. And for my women's tank tops, I order a small. For my skins, short sleeve and long sleeve, I get a medium. But because the tank tops don't have any sleeves, you know, they're just essentially covering your torso and a little bit of your shoulders and midsection, I was able to size down and still get that nice fit that I like, and I would probably do the same in the future for the razor crop tops. Now, that being said, it all depends on how you want to wear these. I thought, well, I knew that these had bra pads before I ordered them, so I thought, okay, like right now, I don't have a bra on, I just have these, and I will say, because I got a medium, I'm not really loving the level of support. I would need to size down to a small to feel more secure, and my girls aren't even that big. It doesn't take that much to hold them down, but the medium is too big and too loose. So if I was going for something that had if I was trying to use these as a sports bra, I would definitely want to size down to a small, make sure you get a nice, good, tight, snug fit. For me, medium's a little too loose. The large is definitely going to be too loose to be used as a bra. So I will be wearing a bra up under this. I will probably take the bra pads out because that's too much padding. And I think that's gonna work for me. It still looks good, it's still comfortable. It just doesn't work as a bra for me. This size, anyway. If I want it to be a bra, gotta go down to a small. Other thing, let's see, the tag is on the inside. I typically don't like the tag placement on the bras, and I usually rip them out. Right now, this one isn't bothering me, but we'll see over time if it gets wrinkled after a couple of washes, and usually they start irritating the side, and I just rip them out or cut them out. So TBA, we'll see what I do with the tag. The fabric feels just like the rest of the Delta Vent line. Feels soft, just like the casual t-shirts. It's really nice, really light, really breathable. The back is completely vented. So in the summertime, that's gonna feel really, really nice. Even if I have a bra on underneath, that's gonna be good. It's got really, really good stretchiness. So again, if you are hoping to wear this without a bra or have these crop tanks or crop razors, whatever they're called, serve as a bra or something to hold down your girls, I definitely recommend sizing down so you can make sure the tight is nice and snug. These are definitely an improvement from the existing crop shirts, I think, especially with how they hug my midsection. I had a medium crop top shirt and it was really loose. It reminded me of a t-shirt that just got chopped off, and it didn't really hug my torso around the hem where the crop was. So I didn't really like that. This fits a lot better. And I think I would like a small even better, but the medium works. The medium's good enough. I'm going to keep this one. I might sell the Akatsuki one, we'll see. I do wish that the crop was just a little bit lower. This crop still feels kind of high to me. That's just my personal preference. I don't wear a whole lot of crop tops or have my midsection out terribly often, so maybe it's just me being self-conscious. I kind of want it to be just a little bit further down. If you're someone that doesn't mind the length or a shorter crop, higher crop, however you want to say that, these will probably be good for you. Before I try on the Akatsuki crop razor, I'm going to throw on the short sleeve Delta Vent Minato, see how it looks with the joggers, which I love, by the way. Oh my gosh, these are amazing. Look at that. Look at that. All right, here's the full set. I can already tell you this is going to be my favorite Delta Vent set, hands down. And I've got the long sleeve Delta Vent top too. Yes, I love how this goes together. The only criticism that I have, and this is very picky, probably because I'm a graphic designer and colors are a big deal to me. And I probably already know why this is the case, but still, I'm just gonna say it. The white on the shirt is not an exact match to the white of the pants. Now, I guess you could say maybe my Delta Vent shirt has gotten a little dingy over time. I doubt that because I've only had it for about a year. And I've never got it stained with anything, so I don't think that's the case. More likely, it's the material. Colors print differently on material, so the Delta Vent joggers probably isn't the exact same material as the Delta Vent shirt, and that affects printing. So white on the jogger material more than likely prints differently than white on the shirt material. It's not a deal breaker. I still love it, but even as I record and I look at myself in the camera, my eye can see that the whites are not the same. So that's kind of just a little personal pet peeve of mine. Hopefully it's not a deal breaker for you. I'm still gonna wear it, obviously, and I think the more light, like if I was outside in sunlight, you probably couldn't tell. As I get closer to the ring light, you can't really tell, but as I stand back, I can definitely see the difference. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Either way, it's not a deal breaker. I freaking love this set. Look at that. I don't know if that was okay. Let's try on Akatsuki now. All right, so I went to put a bra on since the Akatsuki crop razor is a large, and I already know that this is going to be very loose after trying on the medium. Let's see how it fits with a bra on. Oh, I didn't take the pads out. Probably gonna take the pads out. This feels a little extra, but that's okay. For the sake of the video, it's fine. Just like the Minato crop razor, the back is very airy because of that full vent. Even though I have a bra on, it's nice and breathable. This is a large, so as I kind of predicted, this is way too loose and big for my liking. and it's probably going to feel even looser when I take the bra pads out. You can see around the cuff there's a lot of extra room. I definitely need to wear either a small or at the largest a medium. The large is way too big. That's okay. That's why I get different sizes, so I can try things and let you know how they fit, and hopefully you can get the right size. I guess I could try to be one of those hot girls that ties it up and makes it like that, but I'm probably not gonna do that. I'm probably just gonna sell this one. So ladies, I got a large Akatsuki crop razor coming to you real soon if anybody's interested. Oh, okay, yeah. Also, this tag is a lot stiffer and sharper than the other one. This would have to go because I don't like that at all. But yes, I think this confirms that the crop razors run just a little bit large, especially if you intend to use them as a type of bra. Make sure that you size down so you have the tight fit and security that you need. Now, some of you might be fine with this. You might be completely fine wearing a bra underneath and just having this looser fit. It's still comfortable. It's just, I want this to feel tight. I don't like it being this loose. That's just my personal preference, but if you like a loose cutoff type crop, then maybe going a size up would be just fine for you. So I have the Akatsuki bike shorts just because I wanted to see how the top looks with tighter fit bottoms instead of joggers. And it's a good look. I like it, especially if I had gotten the top in a tighter size, either a medium or even better would have been a small. Like, I'm pulling it back to make it taut, trying to simulate how it would look if I had gotten a small. And I like this look a lot. This is a very athletic look, and man, I wish I would have ordered a small. Oh well, live and learn, size down if this is the look that you're going for. One last thing that I'll say, I kind of wish that these had the scoop that the rest of the Delta Vent shirts have. Instead, the crop is just straight across. But if you have the Delta Vent shirts, so like the Delta Vent shirts have the scoop rather than the hem just going straight across. And again, that's not a deal breaker. It's just something that I wish these had. I like how that looks, especially for a crop shirt. I have some Alpha Elite shirts that have the scoop with the crop, and I like that look a lot. Something else that's really awesome is the cut of the crop razor is the same as the bra, so you can't even tell that I've got a bra on. But I do. Overall, I'd say the crop razors are a good buy. I definitely like them better than I anticipated. And I'm pretty picky, especially when it comes to crop tops, because as I mentioned earlier, I'm not really a crop girl. I don't wear this style often. But I think especially if I get the right size, I could learn to like these. These aren't bad at all. All right, real quick, I wanted to show you guys a side-by-side comparison of the regular Encounter joggers next to the Delta Vent joggers. On the far left, I have the Boruto Encounter joggers, and they are on top of the Vegeta Delta Vent, just so you can see them laid on top of each other and see the similarities there. These are a size small, and then in the middle here I have the regular Encounter Rock Lee joggers in a medium, and then on the far right I have the Minato Delta Vent joggers also in a medium. So I'm going to start with these two, the size mediums. The first major difference obviously is the vent. The Delta Vent joggers have the vent running down the sides. It has a mesh breathable material. Really awesome. The material itself, not just the vent, but the main material is a little bit lighter, a little bit thinner, definitely more breathable than the material on the Encounter joggers. If you can see, let me get in a little bit closer, the Encounter joggers have a couple of seams that run down the leg, and they have them on the back as well. What I really like about the Delta Vent joggers is there are no seams running down the leg. It's all one piece. And don't get me wrong, the regular joggers are comfortable, but the Delta Vent joggers, in my opinion, are more comfortable because they don't have the seams. It's just one less thing that's rubbing up against your leg, and for me, that makes them more comfortable. The cut for both of these is almost identical. It's very, very close. So, the waistband, you can see is approximately 14 inches across. And then for the Delta Vent joggers, I'm not doing very good cameramanship, sorry, is also right at 14 inches. Measuring the seam from the waistband to the seam, it's about 10.5. And then again, on the Delta Vent joggers, about 10.5. So the cuts of both of them are very similar. One thing that I noticed is the stretch is a little bit different. So let me put my phone on a tripod here and I'll show you what I mean. All right, so even though the cut is nearly identical, to me these fit a little differently. Like the Delta Vent feels just a little bit lighter, a little bit looser because they are stretchier. Because the Vent is such a light, meshy material, it gives the overall jogger more stretch than its traditional counterpart. The Encounter joggers still have good stretch, good flexibility. They're great. However, the Delta Vent joggers, as you can see, they have a lot more stretch. You can tug on them a lot more. And what that translates to for me is that they just have a more comfortable, looser fit. So one of the questions that I always get asked when it comes to a brand new product style is, what size do I get? So I would recommend get whatever size that you already have in the Encounter joggers. If you wear a size small, you can get a small in the Delta Vent. If you wear a size medium in Encounter joggers, you can get a size medium Delta Vent. See, I have small Boruto joggers, and then I have the small Vegeta Delta Vents. And laid on top of each other, the cuts are exactly the same. Like you can almost not see the difference. The sizing is pretty similar. As I mentioned earlier, the Delta Vent joggers just feel a little looser, but the cut of the fabric is nearly identical. So you should be safe ordering whatever size that you already have in Encounter joggers. Alrighty, that wraps up the review of all of my Delta Vent gear. If you're gonna grab your own, make sure you use code NADIDA. Thank you so much to everyone that already has. Truly, you have no idea how much I appreciate your support. I could not be a successful ambassador without you, so I thank you. Thanks for watching. I'll see everybody next time.